Gatorade.
Which drink will be voted the greater Gator?
I really like that.
100.
We called our stuff Gatorade.
Started as an elixir to help the University of Florida's losing football team, and now the official sports drink of literally every league and sports team you love.
6 seconds to go. Puts it up. And he catches the man. 5 points for the Coyotes this season.
Flores and myself, baby.
This neon drink has become the symbol of victory, the token of endurance, the representation of peak human performance. And Gatorade completely dominates the sports drink market. But how'd they do it? And who's pulling all the strings behind the scenes to make us associate sweat with this? Doesn't that just get your senses going? Your mouth watering? Your body is primed to want to ingest that delicious fluorescent red electrolytic drink. But we've got learning to do. So where's this stuff come from? It's 1965, University of Florida. And the Florida Gators football team? Well, they suck a ton. Like losing every game by mercy rules suck. Cold, about humid as a crocodile testes out here.
Yeah, I mean, we got no energy left for the big game Saturday, coach. Quit your bitching. Drop and give me 20.
But lucky for the team, a university researcher, Robert Cade, was sitting in the stands. And he comes in like, Coach, this is not only probably abuse, but this is textbook dehydration. You're working these guys too hard in the Florida heat.
And Henry said, lucky for the team.
And lucky for the team, I've got an idea for a fix. So Robert heads to his lab. Listen up, chumps. We need to make a potion to restore hydration in these Florida Gators. Now, these players, they're losing water through sweat.
Right, feed them water.
And they lose sodium when they sweat.
Put salt and potassium in that water.
They've also got low blood sugar. There's some sugar in that salt potassium water. And boom, Gatorade was born, a delicious lemon blend of water, salt, and sugar. And lo and behold, the Florida Gators started winning.
That's the end of the game with the final score. Florida 27, Georgia Tech 12.
They won the Orange Bowl that year by pulling ahead at the end of games when other teams' energy was waning.
The players weren't adequately hydrated and their performance suffered.
As the Gators marched through the season, they drank a carbohydrate electrolyte beverage created by University of Florida doctors.
Gatorade solved their dehydration problem, which begs the question, how? Are electrolytes legitimate, or are they just another marketing ploy to get us to consume something we don't really need? Let's take a look. So you've got 5 main electrolytes in your body: sodium, potassium, calcium chloride, calcium, then chloride, separate, magnesium. And they're all ions, which means they're missing or have gained an electron somewhere. Because of that, they're not sitting at a neutral charge. Their positive or negative charge creates an electric potential, and an electric potential means the potential to do something somewhere. Just like the potential I had to be something someday. Okay, so look at these little potassium and sodium ions. They're gearing up to participate in an action potential. Basically, your brain tells a muscle to move, it beams an electrical signal down a pathway called a neuron, and those sodium ions rush into the muscle to make it more positively charged. The muscle contracts. Then, potassium ions rush out of the muscle to make it more negatively charged again, and this helps the muscle relax and get ready for the next signal. Action potential complete. And by the way, electricity is the reason we can control muscles with, like, batteries and wires. Yeah! And electrolytic ions are the basis of that electricity. Which is crazy because I just assumed that, like, muscles moved with some like, rubber band mechanism or magic? I don't know. It's electricity, and it's the thing that keeps your muscles working and your heart beating. Okay, so now we know where Gatorade came from and why, and we know why it actually works. Its hydrating abilities aren't a myth. So how do they become literally #1 in the world? Because I'm like, playing sports? Gatorade. Sick? Gatorade. Thirsty? Fruit punch Gatorade? Okay, Gatorade world dominance. So now it's 1990, and not only do I have a flyaway and can't see, but the scientists from Florida sell Gatorade to this company, Stokely Van Camp, and they launch Gatorade to the public.
Gatorade.
But Stokely's a bean packing company, and they don't really know how to market a sports drink. So they sell Gatorade to Quaker Oats, and Quaker Oats sells Gatorade to Pepsi.
Order, please. It is with great fanfare that I wish to present the newest product to our Pepsi family, Gatorade. Who is that? A referee? No. That. Oh, and Michael Jordan. Then I want Pepsi Gatorade to be like Mike.
So Pepsi signs Michael Jordan to endorse Gatorade, $13.5 million for a 10-year contract. And now you've got the GOAT winning 6 NBA championships while sitting on the bench drinking a Gatorade. And naturally, you've got the world thinking that Gatorade is the reason for MJ's superhuman performance. And it kind of was, so Pepsi launches their Be Like Mike campaign, which totally seals their fate. #1 athlete in the world must be drinking the #1 drink. Smiles, kids, and a catchy song. Pepsi nailed it to the tune of like $6 billion a year in sales of just Gatorade alone. Which leaves one last thing on my mind. What now? Because remember, Gatorade was once 100% of the sports drink market. I mean, they literally created the market. But then Pepsi's Gatorade battled hard against Coca-Cola's Powerade. In 2021, Powerade had captured 21% of the market. Not bad, but still not enough to have me give up my long-standing association of sweat equals Gatorade. But enter Prime. The new kid on the block, a sports drink created by 2 YouTubers that had nothing to do with sports drinks, but have a lot to do with that 1990s ad campaign that ran the formula: get A-list talent, pay them to hold your drink, watch the customers roll in. The difference is, it's not 1965 anymore. With YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and the internet, there are no gatekeepers. Logan Paul and KSI don't have to jump through television and corporate hurdles to get their new drink in front of hundreds of millions of people. They just click upload.
We have a project we want to tell you about. We have created our own drink company.
Prime, in their first year, did $250 million in sales to Gatorade's $6.25 billion, making Prime roughly 4% of the size, which makes me wonder, will my grandkid be making this same video about Prime?